morning. Hope everybody's doing great. Um, Today is my birthday. I got up, got ready, da 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 da, made me a cup of coffee, and went to go put sugar. There's no sugar. Great. Fabulous. So I ran to a couple of neighbors. No sugar. I said, oh, great. So this is how it's going to start. So get all that out of the way before it begins. So that's great. Okay, so we got all that out of the way. Anyway, y'all take what resonates. So someone's having some like a reality check. Abandonment issues from birth. It's like a generational curse or something. Um, you were feeling abandoned before you were born, or something to that effect. Okay. Um, um, like unwanted for some reason before you were born. Um, um, and understanding you're having some type of reality check about it. Understanding why the relationships in your life have been the way that they've been. It all stems from this abandonment issue, okay? Um, you're coming to some type of reality with that, some type of terms with that inside, and finding some type of new direction to go in. I'm also feeling that you're going to have some type of reconciliation with family member that may have been gone for a while or out of your life for a while, or you just haven't had any kind of communication with that family member. You're about to, okay? Because something is being resolved with this abandonment, okay? Because somebody felt you were feeling abandoned. It's leaking into all of your relationships, whether they be romantic or friendships or work relationships or what. It has to do with your trust issues with it. Okay, right when you think everything's going great or everything's going good or whatever. It, a lot of times you self sabotage and will uh, kind of take yourself out of the equation for a little while. I'm not sure if that's because you're feeling the impact of all the energy, or and you need to re up or what. But there's something that you tend to, you collective tend to pull everything and like close off when it reaches a certain. It's almost like right at the very finish line. You run up to the tape and stop. That's what it's like you're doing, okay? Like you're running up to the tape, and right before you cross the champion line, you stop right before the tape, and disappear or close off or go back in within something to that effect, out of fear of what's on the other side of that finish line. Okay, you're in some type of fear of what's on the other side of the unknown. Okay, you need to release that. Okay, but yeah, it's like you're trying to fit in somewhere. It's like you're trying to fit. You don't fit, collective. You're different. Okay. But anyway, this is all stemming from some type of abandonment issues. And it's almost like you feel like you need to sabotage yourself before someone else does, and that way you can justify it that it was your idea, it was your choice to do that. Something to that effect. Okay. It's something to that effect. So let's find out what the cards got to say about it. Okay. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to donate to the channel. Or you'd like to give me a birthday present. It's Cash App Angel Moon 6237. Okay, what does collective need to know about these abandonment issues? And right before the finish line, collective tends to pull back and I want to say make excuses for it, like so you're in control of it. Like, look, I'm getting confirmation. You hear the sirens? I'm telling you, it's like you make excuses of why you didn't cross that finish line, why you didn't make it across the finish line. You trained for it. You worked hard for it. You had all the right shoes and equipment that you need and something is causing you to stop and pull back before you cross the line. Okay, so let's find out what that is. What is causing collective to stop? And it says Page of Swords. Something about the curious. Something about being curious, curious-minded. Page of Swords. What you got to say about it? This is what's stopping collective from the finish line. You have a curious mind and love to ask questions and learn new things. You are a natural communicator and ready to take the next step to share your message. Okay, you're a natural communicator. You have your sword in hand. You're ready, okay? You're prepared. So what stops you from continuing forward? What is stopping from, it says the Queen of Swords. Look, you got your sword in hand. Something about maturity. There's something about maturity. Because this is something to do with from a child to a grown, acting grown and mature. About some kind of seeds. About some kind of look, this is something that you know that you're supposed to be doing. Okay, but I don't know why you keep stopping right before the finish line. It's like you, right there at the very finish line, you decide, okay, well, I'm tired, I've had enough. And you just sit down. Something about the number 65, y'all. Okay, this says, you're determined, resilient, and smart. You think more than you feel. You think more than you feel. That's where it's happening. Something to do with your thoughts. It's something to do with your thoughts, okay? It says you will not tolerate mistruths or excessive fluff. Instead, you get straight to the point. For this reason, many value your opinion. Is it collective's own self-doubt that people aren't listening to collective or what? Look, you're about to get rewarded for your opinion. You're about to get rewards for something that you have said and done. Okay, what is blocking collective though? Because you get right there to the fucking. You have a sword in your hand to cut it, to just cut the finish line, and you just sit down. Why? What's going on with this Ace of Pentacles? It says 6 swords in reverse. Y'all, this is something to do with the past and birthright. Not being able to move forward because something has got you stuck. Six of Swords in reverse. You are resisting change. Seek what is familiar, even though it's not in your best interest. This change may not have been your choice either. Go within and reaffirm to yourself why you need to make this transition. You need to make this transition so you can receive this abundance right here. So you can receive the rewards. So you can elevate. It's something to do with elevate. This is a personal choice, collective. This is a personal choice to elevate. Look, you're going into some kind of new kind of work. I'm telling you, it's going to bring in love and truth. You and somebody else are going to go into some kind of new work. I'm telling you, it looks like you're going into law. Someone wants you for your instinct. So why was the message about in the cut and everything? Why was the message about abandonment issues? Because this is about receiving something brand new from divine. This is a whole brand new start from divine. You hear? Some kind of brand new start from divine is if you can face some kind of truth and let it go. Open up your creativity. Open up your mind. This is something to do with protecting someone, going in some kind of new direction. That's crazy because I'm telling y'all, the cut was talking about abandonment issues and such. This is something to do with changing some kind of direction in your work. Y'all, we're going to go with what this is talking about. Because the cut was talking about, I guess they just needed me to tell y'all that y'all were having abandonment issues. Y'all were blocking yourself off from the thoughts that you were having in your mind. Every time I get right here, it never comes through. That kind of shit. It's something to do with changing your thought patterns or something, because divine is ready to give you this whole brand new beginning. The truth, abundance, and love. The only thing out that's not out here by divine is action. So this is something to do with divine actions, divine timing. Use your instinct and joy and keep doing what you're doing, but you're going to change directions, okay? You're going to be doing some type of work, possibly that you're already doing, but it's going to be elevated or something, because you release these look, you found yourself. You're not codependent anymore, okay? You really found yourself. Look, you're a leader. I'm telling you, you found yourself. And you're not codependent as far as like worrying if somebody's gonna leave you or that, okay? You found the security in yourself that you take care of yourself with God, that you don't need to be attached in order to survive or succeed, okay? You found yourself. Somehow or another, that is equaling another person who's been through a similar situation. It's equaling. Y'all have like the same story. It's something to do with y'all coming together as two ones, two leaders, coming together and making one big leader, not a two. 1 plus 1 is 1. You understand? You understand? Y'all both have come to a and when you come into agreement with one another, I know that all of your relationships have been one-sided, half-sided. You've done all the fucking work as far as the spirit and emotions and that and that and that. Greed tends to take over the other person. I guess because you gave them so much of your power trying to up-level them. Okay, well, you've come to terms that it's not your job to up-level them. It's your job to up-level you and to continue up-leveling you. And if they're in your energy, they might be able to up-level too. But if they're not able to up-level, that is not on you. Lose that fucking burden. You told them, you did the job, you gave them the message, you showed them through your own actions and your own steps how to achieve this and how to get to this. Lose the guilt that they're too blind to open their fucking eyes and see that you were here to heal and help. Okay? It's not your fault. It's not your fault if they failed. Okay? It's something like that. I'm telling you. You're carrying like guilt because you want them all to come with you. It's something to that effect. But there's two people. There's two ones. Okay? There's two ones that this is happening to. This energy is balancing its own self out divinely for y'all to connect. Okay? it's almost like there was some type of glitch or a knot or something in the time parallel, and it's getting un unknotted because everything's fixing itself. That's so crazy to say it. Understand what I'm saying, y'all. It's like everything is fixing itself. What does collective need to know about this other one? I know that sounds just crazy. The other one. It says Queen of Wands in reverse. This is the other one's mindset. It says, now is not the time to be in the limelight. Instead, bring your energy and attention inward and focus on building your self-confidence and resilience. Reaffirm your strengths and talents within yourself. Okay, so there, your other one is... This could be for both of y'all. I'm telling y'all, because it's happening like in sync. It's happening in sync together. I'm trying to tell you, okay? I'm telling you. You're focused on you. You're saying no to things that just don't serve you. You're letting go of those things that were just dragging behind, that would not listen and will not elevate. You're letting go of that shit. Kind of balance and energy. It's fixing something. Tell me about it. This is for both parties. The Knight of Swords, trying to find a direction. This is a hero. Look, somebody's got something protected. Some kind of... They're protecting this Empress. This Empress is elevating. Somebody's protecting this Empress. Your other one. The King of Wands. I'm telling you. Look, has made some kind of judgment about their destiny. This is a cop. Somebody's studying something. Studying somebody's work. It doesn't necessarily have to be a cop. This is somebody that's studying you, studying your work, studying your seeds, studying your growth. Why they're studying you, I don't know. Why is this person studying collective so bad? They want you to stay, it says. It's the King of Cups. They're in love. It says they want you to stay with the Six of Swords in reverse. Look, this person wants you to... Y'all... They saying something about you being an integral part of the community. Look, I'm telling you, you're the spirit leader of the community. You're some kind of example. We can even call you a martyr. And someone wants to work with you. They want to work with you. It says something about that. There's some kind of... There's a Tower and the Five of Pentacles. Some kind of struggle in love. Keep getting some kind of balance in the love relationship. There's some kind of struggle there, but it's coming to some kind of new beginning. This is coming to a new beginning. You're about to be paid for your work. And then you can do whatever some kind of new work. It's something to do with up-leveling whatever work it is that you've been doing, okay? And someone comes... You're like a martyr. You're the example. You're the one that brings, that lifts off the mask and makes everybody see, and they hate on you for it. But in the end result, they are going to appreciate you for it. You understand? But it's because of some kind of partnership that's coming together. It's like you woke up the person with clout. Oh yeah, I know that sounds out there, But it's like you won't go, oh, my phone just wished me happy birthday. I ain't never had that. It was from the phone. That was crazy. I just got a message from my phone telling me happy birthday. Craziness. Look, I'm telling you, you were doing some kind of work. You were exposing something, and somebody that has like clout, somebody that when they speak, everybody fucking listens, heard you. And now they're about to speak. And everybody's going to give you adoration because you're the one that did it. You solved it. You showed some kind of example of strength and persistence and shined. You shine to this community. They see that all the bullshit that was being said about you, this and that and another. This is crazy too, because someone had left a message on one of my other videos, and it triggered because I don't get it. Okay, they was trying to make other people was trying to make this person who commented out to be like a prostitute or something. Okay, like on social media and stuff like that, hacked their social media, took their pictures and had them out of context and stuff like that. Okay, and it kind of just blows my mind. Because collective, you're a loner. Okay, you don't be up in a big crowds and shit. Okay, you tend to your things. You do what you do because you're very empathic and sensitive. So you don't really put yourself in big social scenes and stuff like that. Okay, and somehow or another, why and how they're trying to make you out to look like a prostitute or a sex worker or something like that. That's just crazy because, I mean, how many sex workers or prostitutes have you ever seen that never has not one single John? They don't have any kind of affiliates or associates that come around on a regular basis or anything like that. That you must be a poor motherfucking broke ass prostitute because you don't have any Johns. You don't have any friends. You're just a terrible prostitute. I mean, like, what? How the fuck? Why that? Why they decided to make out like you was a prostitute? Because that is far from what you are. You understand? You're celibate pretty much. Okay, and why they chose that? It just goes to show, one, how much people believe just other people talking shit. Okay, and two, it goes to show that none of it's true. Like, it's showing that there's no possible way that could be the truth. You understand? I don't know what you're saying. The truth. Okay, I'm not talking. I wasn't talking to Putin. The truth is the truth, but the false is also the truth. Is your grandma here with me? It looks like I'm by myself. I guess you confused. I'm not your grandma, buddy. I'm not your nanny neither. I have 2 grandchildren. One's 2, and one's about to be 8. That's the only grandchildren I got. I don't know who the fuck y'all are, but y'all living in the wrong motherfucking world. Y'all think I'm your motherfucking grandma. Fucking sideways stupid motherfuckers. Something is God ordained, okay? Right, right. It's showing their insecurity. Look, what I'm feeling is them being prostitute, or I think that they're the prostitute. That's why they're trying to make out like you was some kind of prostitute. I don't know, some kind of rumor, some kind of sex rumor. That's what I'm hearing. Something about a sex rumor or something like that. Trying to make out like you was some kind of prostitute. Motherfucker, I ain't your goddamn nanny. You hear me? I'm not your fucking nanny. Don't tell me to fucking chill. You chill, dumbass. I'm not your fucking nanny. You're out of here. I don't give a fuck. You don't mean shit to me. Bye. Today is my birthday, though. I'm 55. I ain't your motherfucking grandma, though, bitches. Y'all confused. People like that is what I'm talking about. People like that. Those kind of people. They're the ones spreading the rumors and shit, okay? Look, it says something about having the tools that you need, struggling with how to take... Someone's having an issue, a struggle at coming forward. I'm telling you. Someone's having a struggle, an issue to come forward. Because they got everything that they need. This person is it's something to do with this fucking community, man. Fuck this community. I'm just saying. Because this person was born in this community or got clout or something in this community. But I'm just saying. Okay. I'm going to put it to you like this. Okay, if I'm somebody who's got clout in a corrupt, fucked up, I'm talking about in that system, I wouldn't be fucking proud about talking about that I'm a leader of the broken system. I wouldn't be proud of that. Would you? Just saying. This person is getting some type of reality check. It says the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords. You can't just sit back and watch all this shit go on and knowingly that these corrupt officials are attacking innocent people and causing them to have criminal records and shit. You can't just sit back and allow it to go on to keep your fucking clout. There comes a point somewhere along the line you gotta have some type of morals. I'm just telling you. You made a difference in somebody's life because they have never felt any kind of love. This person is head over heels in love with you. And looking at all the fucking shit that they've allowed to happen. This person's about to confess and make amends and change the whole direction. I'm telling you. He's going to confess and make amends and change the whole direction. Okay, as far as collective, what does collective need to be doing? Thank you so much. Thank you for telling me happy birthday. You might have been the only one that said it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. Okay, so what does collective need to do in the meantime? Give me 5 cards. We got Queen of Swords. You need to stand in your truth, stand in your power. Think of mind over heart right now. It says 2 of Swords in reverse. Look. Doing something in like reality, like this is about standing in your reality. Okay, you are in a stalemate, unable to decide which direction to release your grip on having to find the right solution, and look at both sides and consider alternatives. I'm telling you. You're going to get some type of option. It says 4 cups. Some kind of serendipity. This option's going to come in out of nowhere. That's going to be your true bet right there. Okay? This is going to come in out of nowhere. Okay? These are options that you can see, that you're looking at. This one's brand new. It's going to come in out of nowhere. Queen of Cups. You need to use joy, stay in your optimism, nurture it. Something is happening here, I'm telling you. It says 8 cups in reverse. Something about staying. Finding a new direction where you're at. Okay, let's see what the 8 of cups in reverse says. Something about staying steady. Staying steady. in your joy, in your optimism, in your love, in your nurturing, in your caring, staying steady in that. 8 of Cups in reverse. Do you stay or do you go? You're caught between walking away from a disappointing situation or trying one last time to make things better. But can the circumstances really improve, or is it just a loss? Lost cause. Well, can they? Because you are caught in a you're caught in a conundrum there. Do you stay or do you go? Does collective stay or does collective go? Give me one card. The Lovers. That does not answer my question. It's in the upright though. Wow. Okay. Because it doesn't say, okay, I said, do you stay or do you go? The Lovers is the answer. So let's find out. The Lovers is the answer. You have a beautiful soul-honoring connection with another. You successfully integrate dual forces into a unified state. You face a choice of the highest moral grounds. Page 11. Y'all. That shit fucking. Tell me. Clarify. It says the Emperor. The Emperor's in your energy, man. God dang, you're standing at some kind of fucking... Look, I'm telling you, bottom of the deck says the Star, the 10 of Pentacles, the King of Swords is making some kind of plan to come towards you about a house that they've been working on. This person's been working on a fucking house, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Some place for you to go. He divinely got this King of Pentacles. I'm telling you, is in love with you. Fell in love with you because of your work. Your persistence. Your consistency. This is a fan. I swear to God. This person is a fan. This King of Pentacles is a fan. He knows. He knows, man. This person knows. What is keeping him from coming in? What is stopping this King of Pentacles from coming forward? Tell me what is stopping him from coming forward. The 8 of Pentacles, something about his work. He's going to quit his job. Did he get some kind of win or something? Why? What is he staring at collective for? About telling me about his fucking job. Okay, tell me. Something to do with his job and your job. He had to come across you. The Devil in reverse and the Moon in reverse. These illusions are being revealed. 2 major arcanas right there. In reverse, of all things. Something is being... You're going to get... something is coming to... out of the darkness. Out of the murky waters, okay? It says, be aware of self-sabotage and self-destructive behaviors. That's where the abandonment shit comes from, okay? So you're aware of that now, okay? It says, release any self-imposed limiting beliefs that are standing in the way of your growth and expansion. You are diving into the murky depths of your innermost mind. There may be fear, anxiety, and confusion. You need to go deeper to the core of your emotions to release this fear. Then you will be free. Page 23, y'all. Some kind of magic. This is about the abandonment. This is releasing that. You can do this on your own. You have God. You're not abandoned. You have God. Okay? You're not abandoned. Look, I'm telling you, God's trying to show you. God's showing you. You got something that this King of Pentacles is interested in. And God's trying to show you he's taking some type of action in your favor. It says the Fool, Page of Wands. This is something that was written in the charts. I promise you. And it's time. It's time for two people to come together. You've changed this person. This person was closed off emotionally. And now that's all they can think about is being in love and working with you. Why? They've got some kind of idea about working with you. Okay? What do you mean working? Why do they want to work with collective? It says the King of Swords and the Six of Cups. Something that you've worked with this person before, maybe. They want to give you, make you the boss. I don't. Okay, this has been just. Take what resonates. Okay, what does the King of Pentacles want to give to collective? Give me one card. What does King of Pentacles want to give to collective? Three of Swords in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, and Ten of Cups in reverse. With the Queen of Wands. This person wants... I'm telling you, there was some kind of dysfunctional community or family or something like that. This person is going to... They want to say that you're the real deal. That you're the perfect fit. You're the one that fits. Okay, this person was going with this community for some fucking reason, and now they changed their mind. They want to tell everybody, no, that's not right. That's not right. Whatever you heard or whatever was said or whatever, that was somebody else was doppelganging collective or something. Because this person even knows the doppelganger. They know all the proof. Whoever this is knows all the proof. And it's going to change the way everybody is viewing you. Because of what they are saying. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, I could give a flying fuck what they're saying. I'm going to still be me. I don't give a damn what they're saying. So tell me what you want to tell me right here. It says 6 Wands and 8 Pentacles. Somebody's going... You're going to move forward in calmer waters to some kind of new position. Some kind of new position in work. You've been doing some kind of work for free, and you're going to get compensated for it. In some kind of partnership. Look, I feel like that he got tempted by some kind of greed, but he changed his thought process when it came down to it. Why do I feel like, look, this person may have known of you, didn't know you, but known of you through rumors, gossip, and so on and so forth. Someone hired them to come after you. They come after you. You spent a little bit of a long time or some kind of time with this person or something like that. And they seen all the rumors, gossip is wrong. It's a lie. They can see it. They took whatever this was that they were offered. A house, a car, something. Whatever they were offered. They took it. Put it in protection. Started fixing it. Something like remodeling a house or some shit, okay? What this was that they took to attack you. Okay? They want to give it to you. I mean, I don't know how else I can tell you that. They want you to have it. I'm telling you. Everything is saying that. This is somebody who's got clout in the community or got some kind of say in this community. So y'all take that as it resonates right there. I haven't gotten these in a while. Let me just pull one or two of these. I don't want to mess with these a whole lot right now. Diplomat. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's something to do with somebody in the fucking community with clout. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your happy birthdayness. Thank you. Listen, hey, I'm okay. You don't have to write that on my fucking comments every single fucking time you get on here. And I'm gonna tell you this, okay? You may think that you're fucking vegan, but you better check the fucking ingredients in your fucking food before you start displaying that shit all over the motherfucking place. Let me ask you one other thing, too. Do you eat eggs? Do you eat eggs at all? Eggs? How about do you make a cake with eggs? Do you use what they call vegetable oil? Because, honey, let me tell you, that ain't vegetable oil. You take that fucking shit and shove it up your ass. Okay? Taking away that comment, but you get to stay in here. Hey, I'm okay. You write it again, I'm gonna report your ass for harassment. I ain't playing with y'all today. Shit. Fucking come in here, fuck with me. Give me 3 cards to tell me what. It says abandonment, separated by distance, lover, wounded healer, and material loss. Philosophical, it says. I tell y'all, this is something to do with abandonment issues. Could be him. Spiritual questioning. Disowned. Gluttony. Freemason. These are my past life oracle. What I tell y'all, I promise you, this person is about to expose a whole motherfucking corrupt community. Which could be his, look, it says infection. Overcoming loss, alchemist. That's how they're going to heal themselves. It says drowning disaster, androgynous true love. Androgynous true love. Someone's in love with an earth angel. Listen, I can tell you a characteristic of an earth angel, y'all. That it's gonna blow your mind. But it's gonna click immediately. One major characteristic of an earth angel is you can't really tell what sex they are. Ain't that strange? They carry both masculine and feminine traits. And angels do not have a sex. They are femininely strong warriors. I'm telling you, okay? I'm telling you, exactly. Okay? And they're a lot of people, look. They don't know if you're gay or straight or what. I'm telling you, it's crazy. That's just craziness. Okay. But that's a trait. That's something. That's a sign. That's a sign that you can see in an earth angel. They're usually very strong warrior type individuals that aren't afraid to express their emotions. I mean, that's pretty much sums it up. And I don't know why people think that earth angels are like sweet, because they're not. They're not sweet and kind. They might be kind, but they're not sweet. I don't know. Have any of y'all ever met an angel? Angels are not nice. They're not. Not to say that they're mean. They're not nice, though. I'm just saying. They're very direct. Earth angels are probably something you didn't probably think that they, because that, look, people got it in their mind because of fucking media and shit. But Earth angels are strong and fucking kind of ballsy. I'm just saying. Alright, y'all take what resonates. I don't know why people got in their mind like a image of a baby, like a cherubim or something. A cherubim ain't even nice. Y'all crazy if y'all think that. I know them. I know them. I know them. Okay. They don't just sugarcoat shit. I'm telling you. Okay. They don't. You better get it fucking with the fucking program. Cause I don't know any angels that sugarcoat it. None that I know. That I know personally. They don't sugarcoat shit. So get that out of your fucking head, okay? Right. They tapped in. They tapped in. And they don't sugarcoat it for you. They don't. I'm telling you. Look at all this truth out here. Truth and joy, y'all. See the blue and the yellows? There's a little creativity, a little passion. Something about finding your chi. We got a 6, an 8, plus. So that's Cancer and Leo. Again. Doesn't have to be, but that's damn sure what it looks like. Or Gemini and Cancer. That straight looks like two people born on a cusp. Take what resonates. Something about in June. It says in June. June. Okay. In June. Divided. Something divided and plus. So it's hot and cold. Something about a Friday born. I believe I was born on a Tuesday. If I can remember correctly. Born air. What are you saying? Friday. Born air Friday. Fair day. Born on a fair day. Maybe I was. Hell, I know it was the hottest day of the whole fucking year. June 23rd, 1970 we was in the middle of a fucking heat wave. Something about the CEO, boy. It says boy. Why? Maybe you were supposed to be a boy. I don't know. Dark boy. Hold on, that's fucking crazy. Ronnie. June. If Pa boy. Chief. If Pa boy chief. Poor boy. Someone's gonna go from this is funny. Someone feels like they're going from riches to rags, and someone else is going from rags to riches. So it's being switched. Chief, poor boy. Someone's gonna lose their inheritance over this or some shit like that, but it doesn't matter because your true inheritance is gonna take care of it. Pay boy, man, it says poor boy. It keeps on saying poor. Was somebody in fucking debt? Poor boy, baby, poor baby boy, poor baby. Poor baby in the dark. Poor baby in the dark. What does Chief say? Juno, you. Poor baby in the dark. Say Gene. Body. What? Body. Frankie. Frankie. It doesn't say child, baby, child. Frankie, baby. Frankie. Frankie's got girl. And other Frank got a girl too. Poor baby you. Poor baby you. Like, poor baby you. Like, something about when you was a baby. Someone feels sorry for somebody. Poor baby you. I don't know. I guess when you're a child, you play with childish things. And when you grow up, you put those childish things away. Let something die. Frank. Oh, God almighty. Just give me a second, y'all. That's I get agitated out of that for some reason. Hide. I hide. I hide rank. For you. I hide for you. I hide something for you. Probably. Saying hiding something. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Stop. Janice did something. Telling you, just shows me out of nowhere. Janice. This is pride. Pride. Yankee. Yank baby. Yank baby. What you talking about for ouch? Something is ouch. In. Join in. Yank baby. Out of a ride. Something about out of a pouch. A Joey? A mama's boy? Oh my God. No, when I see Joey, a Joey is a baby kangaroo, okay? And somebody in the pouch, somebody's getting ripped from the pouch. Poor baby. That's what it says, y'all. Y'all seen it, y'all. I can't make it up. There's a reason it says that. I don't believe in coincidences. It says 0 to hero. Someone made a car and copied the baby? What are you saying there? Copy baby, J bid for bank by bank. So he bought what he said was taken. Drop by. X, drop by. J, drop by bank. In. For acquires. I owe you. Fun. I owe you fun. Or funds. Probably. I'm telling you, it's something to do with probably. Owe you funds. Rich. Rich. Eric. Erica. Erica had. Erica had. Proof. Someone's got proof. Someone paid them to do something. It says fire. It says fear. Hold on, she wants me to go turn on TV for her. Hold on. I'm coming, doo-doo. I'm coming. I'm coming. TV. What was that? I just hit me in the leg and flew across the room. This was that 1-0. That little show I picked kind of loud. Shit. There's something about Bob. Bob and Jackie. Bob and Jackie. Someone's got proof that someone paid them. Proof of pay. It says proof of pay. Run you. Ron. Run you. Ron, Bob, and Jackie. Roof. Back in. Proof back in the day. Back in the day. About a baby. 100. Hex. Something about a job. Job day. Job. In job. Back in job. Hell. Find you one day. Someone said they're gonna find you one day. Find you one day. Back. Prior. Buy back. Buy back something. Hack. And there's something. Hack in. Prior. Fix. Fix one by one. Saying something about a baby. It says done. It says none. It says bone. Wrist. Prior. Roar. Roar. Me and baby roar all the time. Pack ID. Pack ID. Phone. Hack ID. Hack ID. Fix phone. Buy phone. In one day. Zach. Or John. Zach or John. Bribe or bribe. Erica. And it says Jody. Joanna. Anna. Ron. Something about DNA. Something about your birthright. Birthday. What? Oh, there ain't no T. Has everything but the T. Orb. Today's my birthday. Born on Fix. Born on Fix. Hold on. Born of Gene? I have one child, y'all, so if that makes any sense. Born of Picky. Yeah, I'm picky. How you know me like that? Okay. Oz, you born of Oz birthday. What the fuck? Friend. Jay's friend. It says Ricky. Japan. What would that? It says boob. Let's see. Buy. Brick. Buy brick. Friend. Why would it say Japan? Something about the fucking bank. It says Cox. Cozy. Kid. Born. Hire. Something about an heir. And then hire for job. It says hire for job. Hire for job. Kids. Bob. You heir. You're heir. You are heir. Then it says dick. Dick. Foreign. XYZ. Something got overlooked and it was re-examined. Something's been re-examined. JPay. Okay, JPay. A noun, a person, place, or thing. A pronoun would be a name. Herb. Okay, I gotta just wait a second. Key for car. Key of car. It's saying something about a key. Key on car. Key on car. Undo. Undo. Funds. Something to do with funds. If car. Found car. Found a car. Found a car. Buy you. Well, is somebody gonna buy you a fucking car? It says something about park. Parquet. So something's not real. Something is fake. Parquet. It's not real butter. It's fake. Narc on. Narc on him. Him. He narc on. He narc on. Chief? Or is Chief narking on? It's his own job. Found on job. Buy car. Buy rich. Buy a rich. Found on job. Buy a rich parquet. Risky. No S. Something about a year. Pick. A year pick. Keep in touch. Okay, something's rare. Rare find. Rare find. Something's pink. It says boy for some reason. A boy. Pay. Rare find. Pay for a rare find. Job. Chin up. Somebody's a rare find. Chin up, okay? Buy a rare find. Job. Book. Read book. Read book. Rare find. It says air, fire. It says air and fire. Far reach. Far reach. Reach far in. Reach. Up. Doobie. Debbie. Debbie join up with someone. Debbie in car. Debbie in car. Raw for a join up. Debbie in car for a join up. Okay. Hey. Damn. Baby in front in somebody informing. Somebody's getting some kind of information. This is Abby. Abby info cared for cared for and care for. I cared for join up. No. Something about Kentucky. Hobbies. Somebody was joining a hobby. NA, not applicable. Red car. Dean, Dan, Danny. Danny cared for you. Cared for you. Danny care for you. I care for you. Danny. Zip. JK. Zip JK. What has Bob got to do with it? Bob. Break up, break up, break up for you, for Danny. Coziness, something about being cozy. I break up Danny for cozy, for job. Somebody did something for a job. Somebody was paid to attack this person. Hire boys. Hire boy for die. Just something to do with your brakes. And handy something's professional. It said porno, hand in porno. Break what? Break you. Somebody was trying to break you. Break you. It says fuck you. It says fuck you. Fuck you. Read handbook. Something about reading a handbook. Robbie. Red. Robbie Red. Open up job. It says pride, parade, proof on, pride on, some kind of baby. For baby, pride for baby. Pride on baby. Jockey, hockey. Jockey. Eye jockey. Something about the zone. Ozone. Drip. Back. By joy. You can get something back by joy. You got a fan. Something about Fran. Chi. I back in the zone by joy. That's what it says. I back in the zone by joy. Something about a PI and a doctor. Hip. Aryan. Aryan. I'll take that as it resonates. Fox. Some kind of black magic. Darren. Derek. There's Darren. Derek. Derek what? Arizona? Something about Arizona. Took a boy. Drink booze. Drink booze. Hear something. Drink booze. Here. It says Jerry. Here, Jerry. Had pink car. Natalie had pink car. Natalie Jones had a pink car. Had pink car. Derby. Had pink car. In hurry. Somebody was in a hurry. In hurry. Bad day. 4th of July. That's when that happened. The woman with the pink car, all that shit happened on the 4th of July, so y'all know. And she was found later, like 4 months later. But it happened, she went missing on the 4th of July. Hinder. Cops. Hinder a cop. Something about a jury. Okay, so this lady, Natalie Jones, was a secret, dang. She was going to turn state's evidence against the mafia. Okay? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay? But she had evidence against a crime. Okay? And there's a crooked cop that didn't want her talking. And she ended up dead. I'm just saying, y'all. There was something that was overlooked, like on purpose. But you told them who it was. It's a crooked cop. It's a crooked cop named Tino. It's something to do with that lady's death, I promise. Maybe she was pregnant. Maybe that's something that we didn't know. That they didn't tell the public. That she was pregnant. That she they killed that lady, though. And that cop had something to do with it. That cop and that girl's sister. I promise y'all, I ain't got no reason to make it up. Deer. Why is it saying deer? Like read. Red. Pink car. Man, Her car was so fucking pink for it to be sitting in the woods for fucking 4 months. That motherfucker didn't have a damn piece of straw, pine straw, didn't have a leaf, nothing on it. Inner head, had winner, had pinner, opener. Why would you say that? Open near, open in, cork. Something is brief. Something was brief. Option, opinion. Someone had a brief opinion on something. Something about an opinion. Bias. Somebody was biased. Because copycat, copy of somebody named Brian, because Brian had copy of it on phone. Someone had a copy on their phone or something, or somebody had offered them something for a crime or something. Paid in coins, something brandy and pain. Book in. Force, book in, force something. Forced in. Somebody forced in. It says hooker out here. Hooker. You force hand. Someone forced somebody's hand to do something. Book. Something got buried in something. Book. Brooks. Tino Brooks, y'all. God, dog. By what? By if forced. If something is forced. I forced boy in car. Alright, I'm done. Fix something. Fix your voice. Somebody's harboring some kind of hate. Harbor pain, y'all. No, not it. Saying book. Book you in. A box. Fenced in. fake, nicked, FYI, says CIA, FBI. You're a key. You're a key. Somehow or another, you're a key. Found body in pond. They found the body in the pond. I'm telling you something about bronze. I don't know why it's saying bronze. Bronzed in your bank. There's something about a bank, rich bank, in your job. Bronzed in your job. CIA, fact, faked. CIA faked. Pitch. You know what that's trying to say right there. AKA if peachy, something's peachy. Peachy bronze, our yen, a job, if something like there's a job here if you want it. I'm putting them up. There it is, y'all. Y'all see something else I didn't see? Bark by born. Okay, born on saying something about the choir. The choir. Joyful, enjoy. I enjoy you. I enjoy you. And it says cards. I enjoy you cards. Somebody's a card reader. If I paid, I paid born back, paid back. Someone's gonna pay you back. I enjoyed your cards. Okay, someone's a fan, y'all. Take what resonates. It says something about the Bronx. It's something about New York. The Bronx. It says New York out here. New York City. Bronx. Someone may live in the Bronx or lives in New York. Parker. Peter Parker. That's head of CIA, head of FBI, saying head of head of Park of Bronx. Judy's out here. Jody. Buy corn. Someone buys corn. Corny. Brain, corny brain. Put it up. It says pray. Pray for what? Prayer for body, baby, prayer for baby. Prayer for baby. Born in June, it says. I'm putting it up. It says born in June. Alright, I'm putting this up. If y'all see something that says Friday, for sure. Something is crude. It says crib. It says Bryce. It says Bruce. It says something about the DEA. Y'all take that as it resonates, okay? If they resonate with you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's see what this has got to say about it. Infectious generosity. Whew. Ooh, look at that. SpaceX. Elon trying to show itself in here, ain't he? Anyhow. It says collaboration, creativity, courage, emotions, amplification. This will be big. That's what all those words say inside of these things. Okay? How would I feel if I was in the midst of chaos or trauma or heartache on my way to work, and in the middle of nowhere I see this sign that cheers me on? It says the Newburgh suicide statistics were the catalyst she needed to act on her crazy dream. She ordered 20-yard signs with green, brown inspired messages of love, hope, and courage. You got this. You are worthy of love. She got in the car with her husband, kids, and 20-yard signs on a mission to ask residents of Newburgh to stick them in their yards. This is the dumbest idea, Wolf thought as they drove off. She was wrong. All the strangers they approached in Newburgh wanted the yard signs. Local social media channels blew up within hours, with new people wanting signs in their yard too. Wolf outed herself as the sign maker, started the website, and took a new sign order. It quickly became a global movement, with sign orders coming from every state from 24 countries around the world, and it continues to this day. Messages have poured into her inbox about the positive impact the signs are having. One man was actually driving towards a site where he planned to commit suicide when he saw a sign reading, "Don't give up." He drove home and opened up to his family about his depression. A shame-ridden drug addict saw this bright white thing as he was driving, a yard sign reading, "Your mistakes don't define you." He booked himself into a rehab. Wolf didn't make a cent of profit from the initiative. The signs were no strings kindness, birthed out of a rally cry for anyone, anywhere. It seems that this no strings kindness met a deep, universal need, both for the receiver and the giver. Starting the program took emotional intelligence, courage and creativity, collaboration, and a determined effort to further amplify the impact. And from the catalytic energy grew a truly beautiful global movement. There's another truly crucial catalyst that every single person reading this book can engage in. It deserves its own chapter. The next one, it goes to your destiny. It says, pass it on. I love it. I love that. You inspire people. This is talking about oneness and inspiring and being an inspiration. Like I said from the very beginning, y'all, you're some type of martyr, and you give the example that needs to be given, and you act. Man, I'm so sick and tired. What is provoking you to call me your fucking grandma? Tell me. Like, who the fuck walks up to somebody or comes to somebody, introduces and says, "Hi, grandma," to somebody? I'm not your motherfucking grandma. My grandchildren are too young to be online. I don't think I'm gonna let you watch no more. Get a fucking grip, people. Who does that kind of dumb ass fuck shit? Who does that? My grandchildren are too young to be online, thank you. I'm not anybody that's out there in the fucking... I'm not nobody's grandma out there in this fucking live. Nobody's. That shit just get fucking... people are just ignorant and just try to fucking start shit. Ignorance. It says, remove the turban and take off the crown. Nothing shall remain the same. Exalt the humble and humble the exalted. Overthrow, overthrown. I will make it overthrown. It shall be no longer. Until he comes whose right it is. And I will give it to him. I'm going to give it to God. That he can wake these nasty trolls. Just wake them up. Or remove them completely. I'm giving it to you, God. Just get these nasty trolls the fuck away from my channel. Because all they do is try to disrupt the message. That's the only fucking thing they're actually here for. I'm not your fucking grandma. Come to my door, knock on my door, and call me grandma. That right is reserved for the ones that I love. Things are going to be turned in your favor. People that were against you all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotions, contracts are going to come into your hands. Amen. I claim it. If you claim it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $angelmoon6237. If you'd like to send me a birthday gift, even if it's $1, it's it's Cash App $angelmoon6237 at Cash App. I appreciate it. I'm very grateful for anybody who wants to do something kind. But these little asshole motherfuckers that get on here and call me grandma and that bullshit, y'all can go suck fucking toes, okay? Fuck you. Period. I don't know what your little deal is. I don't know what the fuck, what it does for you to do that. But to come in to a live reading and to be rude like that, it's going to come back on your fucking ass is all I got to say, alright? Alright, y'all. I guess it's the end of the reading. If it resonates, hit the like button and subscribe. I love y'all. I'm going to enjoy my fucking birthday. And I'm not going to be fucking harassed by a bunch of pricks. I'm just saying, okay? I love y'all. My True Collective. Y'all stay golden. I'll see you on the flip side.